Hello, my name is Amy Estes, and this is my Buhi social media campaign presentation for the board. To begin off, it was important to understand the goals of the business, and I was provided 4 key company goals that was from the CMO of the company. First, I would be provided $500 to $5,000 per week that I would use wisely and completely. Next, the goal was to increase brand awareness and increase engagement throughout social media platforms, and then increase sales by 10% over the previous year. To begin the campaign, I created 4 SMART goals that aligned with the company goals. A specific goal would entail creating a social media audit to understand where Buhi currently stands on each platform. Next is to create consistent engagement by creating a weekly calendar that identifies theme, cost, associated cost per post, the best time to schedule based on the social media audit, and the images that would be used. Next is to create strategic engagement by effectively marketing to Buhi's target audience, increase sales with captivating posts that have strong call to actions that will increase those sales. Here is a sample social media calendar that was used for a week in November. It was a Veterans Day sale, and this was a very successful campaign because it used the sale was notated in the tagline. It used a mix of images that either had listed the sale or showed the product being used by people, and it also had taglines in it, and then also you can see the cost associated. The target audiences was for men and women, ages 18 to 35, and we really wanted to target the travel and adventurers as they were outlined as very strong Buhi target audience. Next was to create the overall marketing plan with different touch points that would amplify the marketing strategies for Buhi. So first was to increase those sales by including holiday sales, customer appreciation sales, free shipping, and contests and giveaways. Then to increase brand awareness, this would be done by creating compelling stories on posts, having company engagement with the comments and direct messaging, also by activating influencers, and again, using discounts and giveaways. Then to increase reach by creating visually pleasing sponsored posts, again, activating the use of influencers and scheduling those posts during peak performance times. We will be using the budget to create content while also utilizing a majority of it for promotions. And then we also identified the top platforms within the social media audit, and that is Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. These show to be to align with Buhi's target audience, and also were strong indicators of the platforms that have a good share of use for bag retail within the bag retail industry. In addition to creating these weekly plans, we also need to analyze them using the analytic tools that social media platforms provide. We want to really look at strong KPIs such as conversion rates, engagements, and impressions to really understand the success of the campaign and then make adjustments each week based on those findings. Within the simulation plan, we wanted to create engaging posts within the allocated budget, scheduling those posts at the optimal time, measuring the success, and making adjustments, and then using the performing platforms and target designated audience per platform, and then identifying influencers whose audience aligns with the target audience. Here are the findings of the simulation. I segmented in the chart to the right. There's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and other, and those were the results of the paid and organic post, and then you'll see off to the right is the impact of the influencer posts. We had a total of 6.8 million impressions The majority of them came through influencer, where we really had some success with the mega influencers and the macro influencers. The mega influencer really boosted those impressions probably the most. Here you'll see our engagement, which we increased our engagement to 416,645 through likes, clicks, shares, page likes, and followers. You can see again, influencers was definitely the highest impact, with Instagram coming in at the second. We really had a great Thanksgiving promotion that really boosted that engagement through Instagram and the influencer. Lastly, we increased revenue by $311,930, but you can see a little bit of a flip that was some really enlightening information where the influencer provided less revenue, although they really were good at engagement and impression and reach. And then Instagram and the regular traditional platform posts really is what provided the bulk of the revenue, specifically on Instagram. You can see that we only had a budget of $46,500, so that's a 9% conversion rate with a 570% ROI. So very successful. Here I've provided some images and taglines that were really successful in the campaign. You can see there's the mix of the product being used along with the sale, and then all the product by itself really is targeted towards men and women that are millennials. We did receive some negative feedback. There was a crisis during the campaign for Buhi, but we were able to quickly create an alternative campaign that had a sincere apology from the CEO and really changed the narrative throughout the affected social media sites. So overall, this was a very successful campaign. So I hope the board appreciates this and uses this in the future. Thank you.